Okay. Okay, so here we go. Moni, take it away.
So, hello, my name is Monica, and I am part of Time Heroes for 2 years now. Me and Emanuela from our team will be presenting today the existing opportunities for volunteering for foreigners in Bulgaria. But before that, a few words about me. As I mentioned, my name is Monica. Currently working at Time Heroes, loving the job. My previous job history is that I've spent 10 years in an advertising agency. I've worked in finance also, and I've been volunteer for eight years. I'm a volunteering on a break, volunteer on a break because I work in Time Heroes, and this gives me the satisfaction of volunteering. But yeah, this is very short about me. Amy, would you like to present yourself?
Sure, happy to. My name is Emanuela, and I'm with Time Heroes for almost 2 years. I am the person who prepares the different initiatives to be published on our website. We call them missions, and because we call volunteers heroes, and yeah, every hero has his mission. Yeah, so I'm the editor-in-chief of the platform, and also loving my job so far. I don't think this would change anytime soon. And I'm really happy that we are able to hopefully reach new heroes through this presentation that Monica prepared for you today. So she'll start and then I'll take over, and we'll keep it brief because time is super valuable for everyone. And in case there are questions, we have a Q&A session planned at the end.
Yes. So I'm gonna keep it like this. So to start, Time Heroes is the biggest platform for volunteering in Bulgaria and volunteering initiatives. As Emche said also, we call them missions because heroes are on a mission. And what we try to do is we connect the organizations that need support with the people who want to be volunteers. How it all...
I'm sorry, I just saw my colleagues from the mountain rescue in this first picture.
Yes.
I'm very happy that you used it.
A mission of LIT.
Yeah. The red jackets are my colleagues from Pazarchik, yeah.
Super great. So how it all started. So in 2007, the founders of Time Heroes, Jan and Pavel, they stumbled upon research from Eurobarometer, which showed that only less than 10% of Bulgarians have participated in volunteering initiatives. So they started thinking about this, and they realized that it's not because Bulgarians are bad people, but because there is not a single portal or a platform where you can see all the existing and active volunteering initiatives in which people can take part. So this is how Time Hero started, as one source of all of the existing volunteering initiatives currently in Bulgaria. This is how the website looks. It's the missions here. When you click them, you can see all of the current and active volunteering initiatives. And yeah, the website currently uses registration. There are some points that you collect, but this is going to be changed because the way that the website looks like right now hasn't changed in 12 years since we were born. But currently we are making a new website, which will be more modern, easier to navigate. So hopefully it will be ready soon. And for our 12 years of existence, currently we have more than 96,000 registered volunteers on the platform. We have completed successfully more than 2,900 volunteering initiatives. They belong to, and we are in contact. Our network of organizers and NGOs and people who organize volunteering initiatives is more than 1,135 in 389 locations in all over Bulgaria. So I'm happy to share that in 2023, we initiated the same research to see if this percentage of people participating in volunteering initiatives has changed. And we're glad to say that it has changed to 35%, which is a big success. Of course, we don't consider this success only ours. We believe that it becomes more and more like part of our culture, and we are happy to participate in this. And this is also the purpose of today's event, to make volunteering accessible for even more people, and people who are currently based in Bulgaria but are not Bulgarians. So the website is very easy to navigate. There is a registration, and then you can browse the missions by the latest which were uploaded. And then you see a list of every current volunteering initiative which is waiting for its volunteers. And when you click on a following volunteering initiative, you see a very thorough information about the initiative, the organizer, what do you need to do, what preparation you need to have, what clothes do you need to bring. And then if it all sounds and looks good to you, you click the green button, I will participate, and you receive information on your email with the phone of the organizer and time and dates and when to participate. On the website, we have different types of missions. So we have recurring missions. For example, you can walk dogs every weekend in shelters all over Bulgaria. We have initiatives which are one-off. For example, help us rebuild the cinema in Bregovo near Vidin. And we also have donation-based volunteering initiatives. It's important to say that we don't collect money, but we collect material things like clothes or food or sheets or hygiene materials. So yeah, those are the types of missions that we have on the website. What else? Another very important thing is that we can, when you press the missions button, you can also filter the missions by location, duration, and type of mission. Because some people would feel more comfortable to be volunteers with children, for example, or will feel more comfortable to be volunteers with elderly people. So this filter makes it even more easy to navigate and to find the mission that you're looking for. And again, this all comes back to our mission to make volunteering accessible for everyone in Bulgaria, and by showing the variety of volunteering initiatives in which people can take part. Why volunteering in Bulgaria? I presume that most of you come from countries where volunteering is probably has been a part of your culture, your education. In Bulgaria, this is it's changing. It's becoming more and more popular, as we saw. But in general, it's still not something that is part of our education. Slowly, we are working now with universities to integrate volunteering in the curriculum. But in general, volunteering is still part of non-formal education, and it's not. It needs to become more integrated in our life. And by participating in volunteering initiatives, what you'll get out of it, and especially if you're here in Bulgaria and you want to be a volunteer in Bulgaria, First of all, it's a great tool to get to know the country, the people, the culture, the mindset of the people, and just a great, a short way to get to know the Bulgarian people and the Bulgarian culture. And as we all know, by getting to know others, we get to know ourselves. So this is important. Another perk is that volunteering gives you the opportunity for low-cost travel, as we like to joke, because there are a lot of volunteering initiatives which are outside of Sofia, and initiatives which require more volunteers, and very often they just get together, they share car rides, or they travel by train. So traveling and getting to know Bulgaria through volunteering is just a great way to really see even hidden gems, as we like to call them. For example, currently there is a volunteering initiative looking for volunteers for Buzluja Fest, which is Buzluja is a very famous, we're very famous with this. It's a local landmark, a brutalist building, Soviet building. I'm sorry, that's my dog. Which in every year there is a music festival organized there. So as a volunteer, you can spend 1 week there to prepare for the festival, help out with different activities, look, admire the nature, and just listen to great music. So yeah, this is a good example for a volunteering initiative outside of Sofia. Of course, volunteering in Bulgaria is also a great way to learn Bulgarian, and it's many dialects in different cities. Also, if you come with experience in volunteering, you can also give back to the Bulgarian, to different communities by putting your knowledge and your know-how from volunteering to work here. And also just by reconnecting, or not reconnecting, but by connecting with Bulgaria through volunteering, it can help with the feeling of feeling homesick, if there is a, if you sometimes feel like that. And now I will pass the microphone, the online microphone, to Emanuela, because as she mentioned, she's the person in close contact with all of the organizers and NGOs volunteering initiatives. And she can tell you a little bit more about who needs your help here and how you can do that.
Thank you, Moni. You touched on a few of those things, mentioning that there are various types of missions on our platform, and basically you can be a volunteer to any cause. We've had missions that a few of them are listed like here in the bubbles, but you can browse through the past missions and see that there have been a call for volunteers for almost any kind of activities. It's like a extremely diverse world for you to explore if you're interested, and if you would like to be helpful somewhere. There is definitely a place for you. You can like. You can use volunteering as a hobby, or explore through volunteering different hobbies and find your new passion, or maybe switch professions. It's we often tell the students that we meet for our project that it's a great test drive for career opportunities. So because you can be like, you can change professions like every week basically, or every day. So here you can see the causes that are featured, but there are many of them, as I mentioned. And the important thing that our platform is that our platform is available 24/7. Given that it's a website basically, you can see the missions, plan activities in your time, at any time of the day, every day. And you can choose where to participate because they are all over the place and happening like on at different times. So yeah, I said that the cause, yeah, and most of these causes are organized by NGOs, but organizers on our platform are also good people just like yourselves. You don't have to be an NGO, registered NGO in our country to become an organizer. You maybe want to clean the playground near your home, and you know that you need 10 people to do that. You just drop us a line and say what do you need, what do you want to do. If the volunteers should bring garbage bags with them or like gloves, share everything that you are planning or you need help for. And it's a mission on Time Heroes, and then we just spread the word and find your people. But for the NGOs who are looking for volunteers, it's super important. And the only thing listed on this slide is that they are working with volunteers because they have financial struggles. There are really, really small number of organizations that have like bigger budgets, have staffed on payroll. And most of the organizations that we work with and support are really small. The teams are really small just because they get financing by like by preparing projects and asking for money from different donors. And the funding they receive is for the activities they plan to do. It's rarely for salaries for the team or any other expenses every organization has. So it's a super, super tight budget that the organizations have to operate on. And that's the core reason that every person who participates in their initiatives is crucial, because you bring your time, your knowledge, qualities, and this makes the organization work. Most of these organizations that you see with missions on our platform today, they consist of volunteers. Almost everyone in each organization works for free. So it's super important for them to get the support of heroes like yourselves. I'm sorry about that. I thought I was, okay. So here are a few of the missions that are active at the moment on our platform. We wanted to share some of them, just like for inspiration, and maybe say a few words for some of them, so that you get the scope of what's happening on the platform at the moment. The first two missions are in support of children, refugee children from Ukraine. These are missions that will be happening during the summer in Sofia. So if you're in Sofia and are interested in working with children, you can help them develop different skills. You don't need Bulgarian here, because these activities are for like they have Bulgarian classes during those programs, but they also visit museums, learn about the culture, try to develop like different schools. And the volunteer that applies for these first two missions is more like a mentor for the children. And this is really helpful for refugee children, because they need anything that could help strengthen their support system, being away from home and in a time of war. The third mission, that is calling for volunteers to lead a therapy horse for children with specific needs in Cucalane. Cucalane is a village near Sofia, and it's a really great mission because during these therapy sessions, the children with specific needs are on the horse, and they work with therapists. There are experts there, but a volunteer is needed for just to walk the horse while the therapist works with the child. It's a super important mission because it's the therapies are super crucial for children with autism or Down syndrome or different emotional issues. It's proven to be really effective and in calming them down, not in a short term, but in a long term. So I think this is great for everyone, and the surroundings around Cucalane are amazing. The place is fantastic. So if it's like you are craving a walk in the nature, this is a great mission for you. Moni already mentioned Open Buzluja Fest. This is a great experience. It's like going on a vacation, but with a lot of hard work, of course. But volunteers sleep there in tents. It's like you get your own mini community formed during the time of preparation and during the festival. Also, Moni mentioned that the monument is famous, and it's also really beautiful there. They do a great job, and it's this mission is here to illustrate also that being a volunteer at cultural events is another way to visit those events. If you are also working on a tight budget like an NGO, and can't afford paying for dance festivals or music festivals because tickets are pricey. You can become a volunteer, do some good work, help the organization, help the event planning, and also enjoy the whole event. Missions for foster animals, to foster animals is a lot of them are on our website, unfortunately. Depending on how long have you've been in our country, you've seen that the stray dogs are everywhere and the stray cats are everywhere. So if you want to help one of those lovely creatures, you can do that on our website. We have also missions for walking dogs in community shelters, or fostering them for a while before they find their home. So if you like animals, you can find mission support of animals on our website, including if you are around Stara Zagora, you can volunteer at wild animals shelter, and you can clean the cages of injured wild animals, which is a great way to see them. Actually, you won't be working with them holding them and healing them, but you will help the organization and the experts who can help and heal the animals to not have to spare time to work, do chores. This is and because they don't have people who do that, they do that themselves because of like I mentioned earlier, funding and the lack of it. A lot of donation missions. I wanted to say that in the coming days, we are planning to translating a few more donation missions from our website. That is a kind of a problem for us and for our team that we are constantly trying to work around. Is like we are also a small team, and it's sometimes super hard for us to find time to translate the missions. And now on the English version of our platform, the missions that are in English are the ones that we've contacted the organizer, and the organizer said, yes, we can work with English-speaking volunteers. And these are long-term missions. Because if, like we had today, if a mission comes that is great and it's for like it accepts English-speaking volunteers and needs a lot of help, but the sign up is like for a week. It's most probably our team won't be able to do the mission, try to push it everywhere so that it gets the people it needs, and then just translating it and trying to communicate it through different channels for English-speaking volunteers is a little hard in that tight time frame. But we hope we'll find a way to do that also, so that a lot more missions are available for people who don't speak Bulgarian. But what I also wanted to like share is that if you are okay and you really want to help, but on the English version there isn't a mission that's like that you like and that you find suitable for you, please go to the Bulgarian version. Just try to see what's there, and if you need help with the translation, or like you have questions or you're looking for something else, please write to us. We are Moniset in contact with more than 1,300 organizations and different organizers in Bulgaria. So if you don't see it on the platform, maybe it exists and maybe it's not a mission on our platform because of like the organization can't find the time to fill the application and for it to become a mission. This happens a lot, unfortunately. It's not that rare that we are proactively contacting an organization because we saw a post on Facebook and we say, hey, how are you guys? We saw that you need help. Do you want us to make a mission on our platform and try to support you? And they say, yeah, I'm sorry, we wanted to contact you, but there's just the time doesn't, there's just never time for the application. So yes, that is often the case. And if you want to be volunteer somewhere or in a specific field for a specific cause and you don't see it on the platform, just give us a call, write us an email, and we'll help you find what you're looking for. That is basically all I wanted to say. I'll just quickly go over a few of the questions that got to us via the registration form for this meeting. I think that we answered some of them during the presentation, but one of the people who registered was looking for an IT job. So
yes, if there are any openings, you can share it in the event.
This is not something we can help with, but if any of you who will be watching and is watching now, just share it in the event and let's do some good.
But he will be a volunteer in IT, right?
Well, it's not specified in the question.
Yeah, okay.
I get the feeling that maybe this time is not like a pro bono volunteering. It's also nice, actually. You can always, if you want to donate your professional skills, that's always a go for everyone. Yeah,
I think we will have, maybe in the one of the next events will be dedicated to pro bono volunteering opportunities, where, as Empty said, people can volunteer with their professional skills, whether it be IT or design or content writing. There are many opportunities for that too.
Yeah,
But
that's a great chunk of the work we do in Time Heroes, working with companies and trying to help them inspire their employees and inspire them to be professional volunteers also, because every organization, because of everything I said before, needs professionals, because you need people in different areas to help them also. Not so if you're a vet and want to help wild animals, and you can volunteer in Stara Zagora, and if you're a editor like me and want to help wild animals, you can go and clean the cages, which is also super helpful. We had a question about, is there a list of current volunteering opportunities? I think we answered that by presenting our platform. There is a list, specifically in Srebrna, near Silistra. Unfortunately, at the moment, the only active mission that we have in this corner of Bulgaria is a donation mission for kittens, rescued kittens. So you can donate food for the cats in Silistra. But we've had volunteering opportunities in that region before. There was a mission that called for volunteers to visit elderly people in homes for elderly people. And it was we can contact the organization and see if it's still possible. And also, if you like animals, there is a shelter in Silistra. I'm sure they will welcome volunteers. I mean, I hope so. Not every shelter welcomes volunteers, but you can check there, or if you would like us, we can do that for you. The next question was something similar in Plovdiv. Sure, Plovdiv is one of the biggest cities, so there are a lot of organizations there, NGOs. The first thing that comes to mind is Smukinja Foundation. You can get in contact with them. They usually have like these summer events when they go in nearby villages and work with students and need help like restoring some cultural landmarks or different buildings. But they also, every week, I think, they clean the Maritsa river bed. So I think they communicate. They don't do that through our platform. I think they communicate this in their own channels. But we can check that. Plovdiv has a lot of opportunities depending on your age. There's this organization, Big Brother, Big Sister. It's a international organization. They just operate in Bulgaria too. And they have a lot of great programs for mentors for disadvantaged children. So yeah, Plovdiv, we can do Plovdiv. So whoever asked this question, just write us an email and we can help you find something suitable for you. Can I volunteer if I don't have a car? Yes, absolutely. Monica shared
I
earlier.
confirmed that I was a volunteer for 8 years without having a driver's license. So yes, and there, depending on mission, there are some missions which provide transportation when it's outside of Bulgaria. There are other times where volunteers get together and they share a ride. or you can just travel by bus, by train, whatever you feel like. So it's absolutely not necessary to have a driver's license.
Yeah, and the last question was how can I be part of the team of Time Heroes and other volunteering organizations? This is the short answer is just ask. If we are currently not hiring, but we are maybe we could find out some time to like figure out some kind of internship if you want to work in the organization, we can always find job for you. But it will be mostly to us it's like pro bono volunteers because we ourselves are not the organizers of the missions on our platform, so we don't need those volunteers. But any other organization, yeah, just tell us where you want to go and we'll check the opportunities. The challenges, so volunteering in Bulgaria, depending on what kind of a part you're playing in volunteering. If you're the volunteer, I think this is the easiest part. It's the most, I don't know, I don't see any problems for everyone to be a volunteer. There's a mission for everyone, and mm, uh, if we are talking about the challenges that lay before organizations in volunteering, there are a lot. I said they don't have the time or the resources sometimes to coordinate volunteers. They need the help. They don't have the time to make the plan, make the mission so that they can get the help. Because working with volunteers is not just people showing up and figuring out things themselves. You have to uh, be prepared to work with volunteers, and it's something that some organizations don't have the time or resources to do. So that's one of the challenges of volunteering, and there are many, many others. Like I said, actually,
I'm gonna stop my sound because
because
crazy. Just a second.
because the last question is, do you have support from the country? I suppose you mean the state. No, we don't. And answering the previous question, the challenges. This is one of the challenges that most NGOs do not get support from the country. The only organization that I know of that gets subsidy from the state regularly is the Bulgarian Red Cross. They have funding, and it's core funding. It's not for like campaigning or projects, or it's institutional support. And there are state grants that you can develop a project and
to apply for the grant.
yeah, apply for the grant, but that is it's more of a contest. Yeah, it's not. So the state doesn't help in that way. We don't all get like funding. And another thing that the state fails volunteering so far is the law for
Exactly.
for supporting volunteering. Time Heroes and the banitsa here is a part of the organization
Mountain rescue, yeah.
Mountain Rescue Pazarjik. You are also part of the bigger organization that is called the National
Exactly.
Association of Volunteers in Bulgaria, and these are the volunteer professionals. They are people who are trained and work on during crisis, humanitarian aid delivery, and so on. These are the superheroes. If everyone is a hero, these professionals are like, when it's super scary, they are not scared. So they also were part of this like experts group that we tried to, along with other organizations, develop a law proposal
Exactly.
for and it was called In Support of Volunteering, and it's not like it was not supposed to be restrictive in any way. It was supposed to give us clarity and the volunteers security, like setting get things in order, like even with застраховки.
Insurance.
Yeah, insurance for volunteers, especially those superheroes that I mentioned, they really need that. Who pays for those insurance, like stuff like that. But in any way, it wasn't supposed to be restrictive. It was supposed to make volunteering easy and clear so that everyone can do their job better. Unfortunately, the third time that this law was trying to be built, and it still doesn't exist. So yeah, the support we need is also like things to be regulated and stimulated in any way. And that's all the questions we had in the forum. So if anyone else has something to add, I will just say bye to all of you, because I need to really leave now
Okay.
and get my kid from the kindergarten. That's how urgent it is. Otherwise, I won't be leaving this meeting. But yeah, Moni will take it from here. And thank you all for coming. Spread the word. Let everyone know that English-speaking volunteers are super welcome on our platform.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We shall.
Yes, just a quick update for Kai, who joined us later after the beginning. We will send a recording of this presentation to everyone who has registered for the meeting. So you will receive this recording and yeah, most of the information. So basically what we did during this 45 minutes, we presented the organization, Time Heroes, what we do, and then we presented a few opportunities which are suitable for English-speaking people who are currently in Bulgaria.
Mom,
So
just a sec. I just want to ask you something. Can you stop the recording once you're done, or should I do that now? Because I really need to leave.
I think you have to stop it.
Okay, so the recording stops now. And any other questions? If there are super questions, just write them down and we'll share it with everyone else. Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah.